Vulture! Bro, height. We're gonna make a total monster. I am not a right elf, I am not. Oh god. Monsters. That's what I'm making. Monsters. Leech and Mason. Okay. Wait. Make his jaw really wide. My god, he's got an overbite too. Wait. Can I fix this? I don't like the overbite look. That's better. Make his ear really large. His neck really thin. What have I done? This poor man is like, oh shit, what the fuck have I become? The tattoos look like crap. He is the very definition of dashing. Is that correct? Because I mean, he looks like he ate a very bad lemon. That's what it looks like. Let's turn the camera that way a little bit. Move that way. Wait, can I just... Yes! Okay, so he's a rogue, so dexterity is a big must. As is cunning. I guess I can give him a little bit of constitution. Magic. Ah, I can't even decrease that. Okay, whatever. Because he's a rogue, I'm gonna say he knows a little bit about poisoning, which he's already got in there. And coercion. But rogues like to steal. So we'll give him stealing too. And we're gonna give him... Okay. Ooh, I'll take that, and I'll take below the belt. Actually, wait. Where's... Oh, shit. Get rid of that. Give him combat training instead. That way he can use 2 knives. And he'll be able to stealth. Oh, God. We're just gonna stay with normal for the time being.
Denerim,
If we manage...
largest city and capital of Ferelden.
I'll be quiet.
Long ago, the elves lived as slaves to humans, and though they've been free for many generations now, they are far from equals. Here they live in a walled-off community known as the Alienage, working as servants and laborers when they can. Despite these hardships, Denerim's elves are a strong people who take pride in their close community. This is the only world you've ever known. Until now.
Wake up, cousin. Why are you still in bed? It's your big day.
Just a little longer, please.
Come on, don't make me use cold water again.
Not the cold water!
You remember
Anything but
what
the cold
day
water!
is, don't you?
According to your breath, it's get drunk before noonday.
A double wedding.
Someone's wedding. Sorry.
You're getting married, and so is Saurus. That's what I came to tell you. Your bride, Nessiara, she's here early.
Alrighty, then I guess I don't have a choice.
That's the spirit. Well, sort of. All right, I'll stop tormenting you. I should go talk to the other bridesmaids and find my dress. Oh, Saurus said that he'll be waiting for you outside, so move it.
I mean, as I was trying to say, I may or may not end up going through and playing this on hardcore, aka nightmare difficulty, 1 life, if that little bar at the top of the stream gets full, aka I get 50 follows. Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to survive that. Just right now, anyway. Alright.
Good morning, my son. It's your big day. Oh, I wish your mother could have been here.
Oh, I hate today just because my betrothed is early.
I'm sure they sent your betrothed early for good reason. The elder took it in stride, at least. Maybe trouble was brewing at the High-Ever Alienage, or the family didn't want your betrothed traveling later in the season. Whatever the reason, I paid the dowry, the chantry issued the permit, and everything worked out fine.
If that's the way it is, I guess I'm ready.
You'll do well, son. Think of this as a blessing, not an obligation. All right, time for you to go find Saurus. The sooner this wedding starts, the less chance you two have to escape.
Small chance is still a chance.
Still have your mother's smart mouth, I see. Oh, one last thing before you go, son. Your martial training, the sword play, knives, and whatever else your mother trains you in, best not to mention it to your betrothed.
I take it you didn't say anything?
Well, it's not exactly something that would have made it easy to find a match for you. We don't want to seem like troublemakers after all. Adaya made that mistake.
The humans who killed her made a bigger one.
Our world is full of so many injustices. Take this. Your mother would have wanted you to have it. It's the very least I can give you as you start your new life. Go on then. I still have some things to do, and Saurus is no doubt waiting for you.
Saurus can wait a little bit longer. How about that? Ooh. And we've got DLC items sitting in our inventory, which we are going to make very good use of. We don't need spell resistance right now. Memory band has nothing to it. Quickie stone, +1 to all attributes. How about that? So we get to put another point into something. I'm thinking we put it into our dexterity. Why not? No? Really? Oh, it's for this, for skills. Okay. So maybe do stealing. Alright. Actually, I want to know what are my visual options right now. This is very high. Okay. Where am I going right now? This way, I presume. No. Those are drunkards. We don't talk to drunkards. What the frick is all this at? Okay, map. Ah, he's over there. Okay.
If these axles hold, we can make it in a few days.
Sorry.
Well, if it isn't my lucky cousin. Care to celebrate the end of our independence together?
Is running away still an option?
Are you insane? Where would you go? Into the woods to live with the Dalish elves?
I mean, it could happen.
Live in the forest with the savages, far from humans? Sounds like a dream.
Not that we'd know where to find them. Besides, why would you run?
Apparently your bride's a dream come true. Mine sounds like a dying mouse.
Maybe you'll get a cage for a wedding present.
That's terrible. Let's go introduce you to your dreamy betrothed before you say I do.
Okay, let's go. What? You're supposed to be leading the way, are you not?
Nervous?
Not me, you.
A bit. The rest of my life is a long time. Well, let's get this over with.
Where are we going? Ah, we're going back where I came. Okay.
The place is locked up tight. Let go of me! Stop, please!
It's a party, isn't it? Grab a whore and have a good time. Savor the hunt, boys. Take this little elven wench here. So young and vulnerable.
Touch me and I'll gut you, you pig!
Please, my lord. We're celebrating weddings here.
Silence, worm!
I know what you're thinking, but maybe we shouldn't get involved.
Shanna will get herself killed.
Fine. But let's try to be diplomatic, shall we?
What's this? The two grooms come to welcome me personally.
Let's just talk this over, shall we?
Maybe you should invite us over for dinner.
Do you have any idea who I am?
Like, I give a shit.
Are you insane? This is Varn Orien, the Earl of Denerim's son.
What? Oh, Maker.
Take him home. If you don't mention this, we won't.
You've a lot of nerve, knife ears. This'll go badly for you.
Oh, I really messed up this time.
It'll be all right. He won't tell anyone an elven woman took him down.
I hope so. I should get cleaned up.
Is everybody else all right?
I think we're just shaken. What was that about?
Looks like the Jarl's son started drinking too early. Well, let's not let this ruin the day. This is Valora, my betrothed.
This beautiful vision must be Nazir.
I am lucky to finally see you with my own eyes.
I'm sure the two of you have a lot to discuss.
I still can't get over his face.
Well,
My
here
God.
Are you nervous?
It wasn't until I saw you.
I'm speechless.
Again, I'm the dashing rogue.
Come on, cousin. We should let them get ready.
Yes, we should.
We'll see you two in a bit. Don't disappear on us.
Or we'll hunt you down.
Don't look now, but we have another problem.
What problem, Saurus? What do you mean?
Another human just walked in. Could be one of Vaughn's or just a random troublemaker.
Hey, would you look at that? He's got armor. He
Either
must be
way,
someone
we need
else
to move
not
him along
related to
before
Jarl.
someone does something stupid.
One human shouldn't
I'm
cause
more
much
worried
trouble.
about some of our boys. Wine is flowing, and I don't think we want another incident.
Right, let's go talk
Let's
to
do
him.
this quickly.
Alright, where are you at? You're over here, right? And now we get to meet Duncan, leader of the Grey Wardens.
Good day. I understand congratulations are in order for your impending wedding.
Do you have business here, human?
I do. I believe, however, that I may have already found what I was seeking.
And you'll be leaving, I assume?
I'm sorry, but I have no intention of leaving.
Fine, maybe we can compromise.
He keeps his composure even when facing down an unknown and armed human. A true gift, wouldn't you say, Valendrian?
I would say the world has far more use of those who know how to stay their blades. It is good to see you again, my old friend. It has been far too long.
You know this human elder?
May I present Duncan, head of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden.
Why would a Grey Warden come here?
The worst has happened. A blight has begun. King Kalen summons the Grey Wardens to Ostagar to fight the Darkspawn horde alongside his armies.
Yes, I had heard the news. Still, this is an awkward time. There is to be a wedding. Two, in fact.
So I see. By all means, attend to your ceremonies. My concerns can wait for now.
Very well. Children, treat Duncan as my guest. And for the Maker's sake, take your places.
Please, do not let me interrupt further. We shall speak more later.
Yes, we shall. Okay, over this way we go.
Oh, Saurus. There you are. I was afraid you'd run off.
No, I'm here. Fellow groom in tow.
Good. I'm so pleased to finally do this.
Looks like everyone's ready.
Luxorus.
You too, cousin. Maybe it won't be so bad after all.
Friends and family, today we celebrate not only this joining, but also our bonds of kin and kind. We are a free people, but that was not always so. Andraste, the Maker's prophet, freed us from the bonds of slavery. As our community grows, remember that our strength lies in commitment to tradition and to each other.
Thank you, Valendrian. Now let us begin. In the name of the Maker who brought us this world, and in whose name we say the chant of light,
Oh, fuck.
My lord, this is an unexpected surprise.
Sorry to interrupt, Mother, but I'm having a party, and we're dreadfully short of female guests.
My lord, this is a wedding!
If you want to dress up your pets and have tea parties, that's your business. But don't pretend this is a proper wedding. Now, we're here for a good time, aren't we, boys?
Just a good time with the ladies, that's all.
Let's take those two. The one in the tight dress and... Where's the bitch that bottled me?
Over here, Lord Vaughn!
Let me go, you stuffed shirt son of a...
Oh, I'll enjoy taming her. And see the pretty bride.
What do we do?
Source, they're taking Shiani.
Ah, yes. The uppity runt that thinks he's worthy of speaking to me. Don't worry. I'll return whatever's left in time for the honeymoon.
I'll kill you.
I live in fear. Back to the palace, boys.
Can you hear me, cousin? Are you all right?
Oh, Maker, what happened?
You took a good headshot. They roughed up a few others, too. Vaughn took Shiani, Nessiara, Valora, and the rest of the women in the wedding party back to the palace. The Elder is talking to Duncan, that Grey Warden. Everyone is getting upset.
We should see how we can help.
That sounds dangerous. Let's see what they're talking about.
Coward! Saurus, you're a coward!
Please, all of you, listen. I know you are upset, and with good reason. But there is nothing we can do right now.
He's right. Running after them will just make matters worse.
So we do nothing. They took my sister.
We should go after them.
Normally I'd counsel patience. Unfortunately, stories about the Arl's son and his appetites are most disturbing.
Then we need to do something now.
But what can we do? We're talking about the Arl's palace. Even with the Arl and his knights gone, it'll be guarded.
Elder, may I offer a suggestion? I work inside the palace. I could sneak one, perhaps two others in through the servants' entrance. Nobody will notice an extra pair of elves looking around.
Sorry, fidgeting with. It's too tight, second ago. When we're there, it'll mean a fight.
If anyone can get in and out alive, it's you.
I hate to say it, but it's true. Your mother taught you well. You could do this with Saurus's help.
For that, you will need weapons. Allow me to offer you my own longsword and bow. A man should be able to defend his loved ones properly.
Thank you, Duncan.
Then your path is set. I pray the Maker looks on it with favor.
You're all insane. The guards will burn our homes down around us.
Enough, Elva. You've had your say. They shall try. For their own honor and the honor of the women, we must trust in the Maker.
I'll make sure the way is clear. When you're ready, meet me at the Alienage gate.
Alright, let's see here. What we got? Alright.
My son, I don't know what to say.
Tell me I'm doing the right thing.
I wish I could tell you otherwise, but you and I both know this crime cannot be allowed. Go now. May the Maker watch over us all.
With the crime of sneaking through Noel's area and stealing back our woman. Okay. It's not a crime, that's justice. I don't want to go there, I want to go to the wall. Is this not the right area? Nope, I'm at the whole other side of the map. Bullshit.
Very well.
I wish there was more I could have done to help.
Do you have any weapons or supplies?
You know weapons are banned in the Alienage. Even possessing one is punishable by
Look, be careful out there. That's all I'm saying. I wish there was more I could have done to help.
I should get going.
Good luck.
You're supposed to be a store and you don't have any supplies whatsoever.
I shall do.
Okay. So here's the other thing I want to make sure that is acknowledged. That right there. Right to pass at the beginning of every combat.
You made it. I sent word ahead to get the servants' entrance unlocked. Are you ready to go?
Shouldn't we find a change of
I've got some
clothes?
things you can change on the way.
Okay.
More enemies ahead! This isn't too bad. Why can't you humans leave us alone?
Precise striking. Hell yeah.
Don't give them the advantage. More the fool thing. No! I hope they learn. Now we do that. That's for ruining my wedding.
I shall do it.
We'll get you!
Dirty fighting. Let's go.
This isn't too bad. After you, cousin! Why can't you just leave us alone?
Look right there. Alright. Gonna throw some stuff at cunning, dexterity, and our constitution because that's our health. Now we're gonna throw stuff at coercion. Unlock. Grab below the belt. Alright. I don't believe we can get into there. Ah, here we go. The Bar Hounds.
Shall be done. Very well. Come, let us end this. Watch out, cousin. I hope I don't regret this. More the fools then. This isn't too bad. I think someone is watching out for us.
This is it. There's a guard posted inside, but he's usually drunk or asleep.
Where do I find Vaughn? No, where would they take the woman?
I don't know. They'll be entertaining Vaughn and his men, I imagine.
Do we get any help in there?
Maybe. But don't think every elf you see is your friend. Plenty of bootlicks would sound the alarm for a pat on the head.
Where do I find
He might
Vaughn?
be in his quarters, the north side of the palace.
So all the way on the other side. Okay. All right, we're ready.
Good luck. Keep your wits about you.
It is begun.
He's asleep.
Intruders! Sound the alarm!
I don't know if I can do this.
Intruders! Sound the alarm!
I don't know if I can do this, cousin. You're not so tough.
For the fool's thing!
Well, he's dead.
Sometimes silence is best.
You there! Who are you? Speak quick, worms, before I call the guards and they clip your nasty ears.
We're new servants.
New servants? The last thing this kitchen needs is more disgusting elves stealing silver and spreading their diseases everywhere. Wait, why are you dressed like that? You're bandits, rebels, outlaws. The guards will make quick work of you. Oh!
You've no idea how long that Shem's had it coming.
Seen a group of elven maidens.
He took the women you're looking for to Lord Vaughn's quarters. You should hurry. He's not known for his kindness. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting out of here before the storm hits.
Let's take all that. Into stealth. Rat poison. Heat mushroom. I don't think he'll sound the alarm, so I don't think he's gonna turn around.
Where did you get a weapon, elf?
Shit.
Uh-oh.
You better talk quick, scum!
I was, he was, oh, sod it.
What the?
Shall be done. Very well. No quarter shall be given. After you, cousin. As you say, no time to celebrate. Let's keep moving. It shall be done.
Alright, so we can finally replace the sword with another actual dagger. That on for now. And as for that, how are these all plot items? Okay. I've got a bucket on my head.
Sometimes silence is best.
Taking the brandy. fighting. It's done, bish.
Maker,
Very well. It shall be done.
How did I miss that looting though? Okay. Stealth.
Very well.
30 fighting, so he's stunned. Belt, so you do more damage to him.
get off! I will not fail!
Alright, loot everything. Guess some leather armor. Hell yeah. So we're gonna replace all of our armor for the most part. Reduces hostility. No, we can keep everything else that's equipped. Stealth again.
Well, that's one less elf breeder in the world.
A shame though. Nice body on that one.
She's still warm. How picky are you, anyway?
Shut it, you two. We've got company. You just walked into the wrong room. You know how this works, boys. No witnesses.
Enemies
Well, shit.
approaching! Let's end this quickly! I need to be brave! Best be wary! Let's end this quickly! Careful! Quickly, we must fight!
30 fighting.
I'm gonna get myself into this!
You'll pay for what fun did, human!
Careful! Oh, best be wary! I think someone is watching out for us.
It has begun.
They killed her. I can't believe this.
We need to save the others.
And we should hurry. A few moments could make the difference. We should try to be quiet.
Stealth.
After you, cousin!
Ah, interrupted. Are you shitting me right now?
Get myself into this! Quickly, we must fight!
Sometimes silence is best.
Why do I keep missing?
Our skill has won the day. Let's keep moving.
Shall be done. It is begun.
Another fight on our hands.
As you say.
Such that.
As you say.
Don't give them the advantage. I need to be brave. After you, cousin. Careful. After you, cousin. Now we do battle. Enough.
Very well.
Kill them all.
Quickly, we must fight. We must gain the advantage. I think someone is watching out for us.
Shall be done. Very well.
Sometimes silence is best.
Will do.
Dirty fighting, yes. But the dirtiest in the world. Ah, no!
Thanks for ruining my wedding. Don't be a fool. You'll pay for what God did, human. I hate this part. This isn't too bad. That was close. Don't be a fool.
It is begun.
Wait, isn't that the direction I came from? No, wait. It's not the direction I came from. Okay.
No quarter shall be given. Don't give them the advantage. You got me, cousin.
key required. Okay. Bodyguard, huh?
As you said.
You got my back, cousin? If we must fight, let us do it quickly. Watch out, cousin! You got my back, cousin? No quarter shall be given. For the fool's lay! Come, let us end this!
I will kill this bodyguard. Post haste.
You'll pay for what you did, human! Get off! That's over! I need a moment of rest.
As you say. We shall see.
So, just want to know. Okay.
What have we here?
Don't worry. We'll make short work of these.
Are you sure about that?
Quiet, you idiot! They're covered with enough blood to fill a tub. What do you think that means?
It means your guards are dead.
All right. Let's not be too hasty here. Surely we can talk this over.
You really think you can talk your way out of this?
Please, just get me out of here. I want to go home.
Think for a minute. Kill me and you ruin more lives than just your own. By dawn, the city will run red with elven blood. Think about it. You know how this ends. Or we could talk this through. Now that you have my undivided attention.
If you have something to say, say it.
Here's our situation. You are skilled, obviously. We fight here. Perhaps you could even manage to kill us. My father won't let that go. Your pigsty of an alienage will be burned to the ground. Or you turn and walk away, with 40 sovereigns added to your purses. You take that money and leave Denerim tonight. No repercussions, and you can go wherever you like.
What about the woman? Will you let them go?
The women stay. They'll go home tomorrow. Slightly worse for wear. And you'll be long gone. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
I'm going to enjoy killing you.
I always regret talking to knife ears. Now I'll just gut your ignorant carcasses instead.
Very well. I need to be brave.
Dead. Tell me we did the right thing, cousin.
What's important is that Shiani's safe.
I'll check the back room for the others. Shiani needs you.
Don't leave me alone. Please. Please take me home.
Everything will be alright.
So much blood. I can't stand to look at it. It's everywhere. You killed them, didn't you? You killed them all?
I did what had to be done.
Good. Good.
Is she going to be all right?
She's alright. Where's Nisayara?
I'm fine. Your friend got the worst of it. They said they were saving us for later. I can't believe you came for me.
Couldn't just let them hurt you.
Thank you.
We should go. Soon. As in now.
Good thought.
I'll take the rear guard. I can't wait to leave this place.
You've returned. Has Shiani been hurt? Where is Tormi's daughter, Nola?
Nola didn't make it. She resisted.
They killed her.
I see. Would you ladies please take Shiani home? She needs rest.
Of course.
Now tell me, what happened?
Vaughn's dead.
Then the garrison could already be on their way. You have little time.
We may need to leave Denver for a while.
Oh, that it has come to this.
The guards are here!
Don't panic. Let's see what comes of this.
I seek Valendrian, Elder and Administrator of the Alienage.
Here, Captain. I take it you have come in response to today's disruption.
Don't play ignorant with me, Elder. You'll not prevent justice from being done. The Earl's son lies dead in a river of blood that runs through the entire palace. I need names, and I need them now.
It was my doing.
You expect me to believe one man did all of that?
We are not all so helpless, Captain.
You saved many by coming forward. I don't envy your fate, but I applaud your courage. This elf will wait in the dungeons until the Earl returns. The rest of you, back to your houses.
Captain, a word, if you please.
What is it, Grey Warden? The situation is well under control, as you can see.
Be that as it may, I hereby invoke the Grey Warden's right of conscription. I remove this prisoner into my custody.
You can do that?
Son of a time-down. Very well, Grey Warden. I cannot challenge your rights, but I'll ask one thing. Get this elf out of the city today.
Agreed.
Now I need to get my men on the streets before this news hits. Move out!
You're with me now. Say your goodbyes and see me when you're ready. We leave immediately.
Understood.
Do not take long. I agreed to have you out of the city forthwith.
I'm gonna level up the goofy portrait dude. Still can't stop laughing at this. that, Constitution. And actually, we're going to throw that into dexterity. With that dexterity higher. And we're going to grab that. So I do believe the only person I would want to go talk to before I leave is my fiance, where she's at. Where is she at? You hiding somewhere?
If this is what the Maker has planned for you,
go.
then I guess it's for the best. Your mother would have been pleased.
You're not pleased?
I just wish there was another way. I dreamed of grandchildren, family gatherings, and... I'm sorry, this isn't helping. Take care, my son. Be strong and wise. And, well, you know, we'll all miss you.
There you are. Nessiara, your betrothed has returned.
I'll be right there.
Thank you. For me, for Saurus, for everything. I'll never be able to repay you. Well, I'll leave you two alone.
Thank you, Valora. What happens now? Your father said you're becoming a Grey Warden. You're leaving, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Fate is... Sometimes fate is strange.
It is. You've been called to do something truly noble. I'll be all right. Maybe Valora and I will start a business. I guess we'll never know what might have been. Your friend is waiting. Be safe out there.
Wedding clothes. Not that they're
You
useful.
took all the responsibility for what happened. You're amazing, you know that?
Just did what had to be done.
You always do. They'll write legends about you someday. When the world was at its worst, there you came. Fire in your eyes, like something out of a storybook. I'll never forget that. I love you, cousin. Make us proud out there.
Love you too, Shiani.
Make her watch over you.
And I will be a dashing rogue out in the outside world. Alright. I believe there's only one other person we would be able to talk to. Oh, probably maybe even more.
Maybe this will be for the best.
Or not. Okay, where's... Where is Saurus? You guys just by the gate, right? No. Where is he at? Damn it.
As you say.
Is he in the store? No.
You should go quickly. Just know that we're all going to miss you.
It is begun.
Where the frick? So we don't get to say anything to Saurus at all.
Are you ready to go?
I am.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Valen, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
From one of your alienages, naturally. The city of Denerim.
As do I. Though I've not been in the palace for some time. Do you come from the Alienage? Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
Killed Gnarl's son for raping my friend.
You... what?
Your Majesty, I would not have put it so bluntly. There are events in Denerim you should be aware of.
So it seems. I will hear more about this matter later. For now, we have a war to attend to. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
We'll see about that.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly.
It should have been the dashing rogue that hates
Your uncle
nobles.
sends his greetings
that would
and
have been
reminds
better.
you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the Tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Yep, and that's how that goes.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yeah, you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Do you think there's any danger?
Absolutely. We sent a call to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, and hope they will reach us before the archdemon does. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Huh. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's much to check out over here, but we're still gonna look around.
I shall do it.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yeah, what of it?
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good luck to you then.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Stand here in this hour.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
We'd be fighting beside the
Not
king.
precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
I should get going.
Well, don't let this old mage distract you from your duties. I'm sure Duncan has much for you to do.
Of your king, you will have served your maker.
So, well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And who are you?
The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit.
Isn't that a little paranoid?
That depends on what kind of life you've led. Me, I'm perfectly willing to accept that this joining is some kind of punishment. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Wouldn't be here if I did.
You take what you get, right? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
I shall do it.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Because I am here to become a Grey Warden?
Oh, yes, of course. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... it's simply been so hectic. I never thought...
Please, pardon my terrible manners. I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
What kind of supplies do you
Arms
have?
and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
Let's see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
So for the moment, so that what I am looking for are recipes and plans, as well as something that's not showing up because I probably chose the wrong option.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Well, let me see
Let
what
me
we
know
have.
what you'd like.
Buy this. Improved poison making. Still gonna buy it. Same as small grease trap. Buy a backpack. Buy all of the recipes and plans that we can get.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, but let me know what you'd like.
Let's go back to crafting real quick. Just buy shit ton of flasks. All his toxin extracts, death root. I'm literally just gonna buy everything that he has. For the sake of having crafting items later. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot I have weapons to sell. It's a dagger. Ooh, I'm gonna keep that. Because we're not using range, might as well do that. I don't believe he's got any better daggers. So I need to put points into strength so I can use better armor. Hmm. Hmm. Probably cured. Let's see. If I talk to him
Hello again.
and
Is there something you need?
do
So long
other
as you
goods, he should have. Yep. Grab both of these. There was another thing. Where is it? I think rock south. Yeah. And we're gonna grab one of each of those, some health poultices. Both the injury kits, because those are useful later. Does he have any? Ooh. Master mages. Nah. So nothing I can really use in here. Alright, so we can use. Where is it? Let's get the better gloves on. Then we'll use. I thought that was a permanent upgrade type thing. Whoops. Ooh. So what's needed to make? Okay, that stuff. Oh, I see what it means by it makes it slower, dear lord.
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
The dog looks at you respectfully. Backing down from his crystal stance, you can see his intelligence in his eyes. He smells a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Put a muzzle on the dog. The Mabari growls weakly but does not challenge you. After you are done, he will
Well
flank
done.
you.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Let's see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
You there, elf. What
What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
My weapons thirst for darkspawn blood. Soon battle will be upon us.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lord.
I'm not a lord.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve of battle. Let us consider the evil before us. In their pride, the mages of the ancient Tevinter Imperium sought to open a portal into the heavens.
That course of... Welcome, young man.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Chantry claims magic is sinful.
Not sinful in and of itself. They claim it leads to sin. And there is a basis for that argument. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Feel badly for you.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
What is enchantment
It is the
exactly?
practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
I should go.
Goodbye.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You're a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Val.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Let's
If
go.
you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on. Right.
Wait. Ah, that's because I'm an Alistair, duh. My dopey face, man. It's my dopey face.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Balin, please do.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Mako watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Hail! I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? 12? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Yes, shall we? Alright, so... So from the entrance of the woods... Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. It's probably right there up ahead.
Silence is best.
Get off! If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
Kill them all! Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
Come, let us say your prayers! Now we do battle!
Well, you asked for it.
Very well.
Pass under Fallen Tree Bridge. No, what's over here?
None shall see me.
No. Son of a bitch.
As you say. Push them back! Don't give them the advantage! I shall do it.
useless.
Very well. No quarter shall be given. No quarter shall be given. Don't give them the advantage. As you say. It shall be done. Very well. As you say. I shall do it. Sometimes silence is best.
Alright, we can get poison making level 2. We're gonna grab combat movement.
We still need to find those documents, if they're even here.
Wild creatures ahead. Very well. Shall be done.
Dead yet?
For the fools!
Right to the face!
I shall do
All
it.
right. All right.
As you say.
Shit.
It is begun.
It's a trap! It's a trap!
No! No quarter shall be given! Very well. Quickly, we must fight! I shall do it.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly! Quick, we must do something!
It's begun. Away with you! Shall be done.
Come, let us end this!
Shit.
The dark spawn have sensed us. As you say.
It's a trap!
Look there. A cunning trap. It's a trap! Look there. A cunning trap.
you say. It is begun. As you say. I will not fail.
Dear God.
For the fool's land! Quickly, we must fight! Enough!
I'm exhausted.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly! I need a moment of rest.
And he is dead.
As you say.
Send me.
Don't say I didn't warn you! Right to the face!
Glory and bloodshed!
This is too much. Help me.
The fuck?
I am sorry.
Damn, son.
It has begun.
I must maintain! If we must fight, let us do it quickly! Heal me, please! Say your prayers!
Shit.
We must be victorious!
Don't say I didn't warn you! Ha! We are that awesome! On it!
Serves me right for not paying attention.
We still need to find those documents. If the
So we can swap out one of our iron daggers to that.
They're even here.
It is begun.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I'd first know who you are, where you came from.
You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine.
You can call me Valhoon. Pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm no fool if that's what you're asking.
Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
I have no idea why it was so laggy at that bit, but whatever. Whatever.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morgan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
I am ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Come this far, I want to see this through.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Stop yammering, you give me a headache. We're all humans, such cowards.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the first Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's get on with this.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
All right, then.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
This is the flower you're looking for.
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement?
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
Think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Tell me about the king. You must seem a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
I have my doubts.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I should go.
As you wish.
Back again? Don't the Grey Wardens need you? Off you go. I have preparations to make for the battle.
Key required. Oh.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
So you're the goods.
So long as you keep it quiet. Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Buy another backpack upgrade. I'm gonna keep that for the moment, but for now. We keep that for the moment. All right.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some... Let me know what you'd like.
Go to poison making, make more acid flasks. Make some concentrated venom, concentrated death root. Maybe I should move these to hotkeys. There we go. Yep, alright, so this way then.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of... They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Seems like a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
Can I talk to him?
Just don't give him nothing. And don't try letting him go.
Hush, my dear. You'll only open your wounds if you continue.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me?
You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Hush, my dear. You'll only open your wounds.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs.
I have a silver
Don't
tongue.
know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
Calm down. You're safe now. Remember that.
So wait, what did I receive for that? What is this? Ooh. So we're actually gonna equip this to here.
I understand your joining is complete. I understand your joining is complete. You are blessed by the Maker.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
It hurts so much. You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
The Grey Wardens here, you know.
The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
This possibly has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them. I don't want to see any more. I close my eyes and... Please, just leave me be.
This is exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen.
The Darkspawn horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
cover. To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I'll do my best, Your Majesty.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Stop your whining. We have an important job.
We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn. Exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance to Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
You have some odd ideas about the king.
I happen to be quite fetching in a dress.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the king's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Sounds easy enough.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all. plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Archers! Hounds! For Ferelden!
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower.
You will fall!
Alright, so we're gonna do that. And grab Deadly Strike, stealthy item use. As for Alistair, we're gonna upgrade his strength. Gonna give him precise striking. And in my inventory, check stuff just to make sure. Alright.
Help me. They're everywhere. They've taken the tower. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Also, I would like to point out, for some reason, Deadly, it's down there. The blades are now imbued with poison, so there's that. Twice now.
Do this, do that.
Alright, into the dungeon we go.
Very well.
This way.
It's a trap!
Son of a bitch.
Very well. It shall be done.
What the fuck?
This is it! Ah! Ooh! Ah!
It better not have been my game. Okay then.
None shall see me. The dogs! Spawn have sensed us!
As you say. It shall be done. Very well.
Alright, can we wear split mail? Yes, we can, but it increases fatigue and does nothing really for armor. So there's no point in it. Alright.
Sometimes silence is best.
There! More of the fiends ahead!
Shit.
I think we work well together. Very well.
I believe I took a bad shot in that fight.
It shall be done.
Alright.
None shall see me.
Kill all the things.
Very well.
So as for why I'm getting a bunch of these flawed crystals, I'm not really sure what they do. Ooh.
Right.
As you say.
Moving on to the next floor.
What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Were you complaining that you wouldn't get a fight?
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Terran Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Sometimes silence is best.
Very well.
Cut them down! There's so many! Don't give them the advantage!
Pity the fools who think they can fly so very easily. Did Dark spawn back here? Yes or no? Or am I just gonna loot everything back here? Loot. Getting ready to fight a fucking boss fight. See if there's any other lootables. No? Okay then.
There! More of the fiends ahead! This is it!
Shit.
Have you no concern for your own existence? Very well. For the fool's land! Have you no concern for your own existence? Careful! I shall do it.
I'm nowhere close to the boss fight yet, now that I think about it.
I shall do it.
Yes!
I'm going to take a nap. Hope that's okay.
It is begun.
What?
Holy fuck. God damn it, man. You know how many injuries you keep on sustaining, dude? Because you keep on just sustaining
Very
a
well.
shit ton of them.
The dogs on have sensed us. And that! There's so many!
Alright, let's go through and loot all the rooms now.
As you say.
now it's on to the boss fight. This big ass motherfucker right here. Fucking run like the little bitch I am.
I shall do it, as you say.
Think you're good enough to take me?
And he's dead.
The beacon is over here.
It has begun.
We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Very well.
Just make a bunch of bombs, buy a bunch of bombs,
Sound
throw them all there.
the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
What happened to the dark spawn?
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
Wait, what happened to the army? To the king?
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
What happened to the Grey Wardens and
All
the king?
dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
I'll go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Alright. I'm a looter now. We're looting all your shit. Oh, that needs a key. Fuck.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morgan's mother.
This doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Because what she is, we need
We need to bring Loghain to judgment. Why would he do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
Then we need to find this archdemon.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Arl Eamon, Arl of Redcliffe.
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Surely there are other allies we could call on.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
As ready as we'll ever be.
Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. Ha ha!
I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I
understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I have no problems with your presence, if Alistair doesn't. No. No, I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Well,
Dear
okay
sweet
then.
mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I think we're just gonna...
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
We can level up. How about that? We're gonna level up our dexterity. I'm going to give ourselves trap making. And we're also going to get improved tools for lockpicking. Alistair's going to level up. These points are all going to go into strength. And give him master combat training. We can give him overpower. Actually, does he not have his no, his Templar starts right there. Level 9. Okay. Red and taunt or blue shield defense. Save game. Alright, so for Alistair, when he is at less than 50%, use a health potus least powerful. You'll also being attacked by a ranged attack. We'll use ability. No, activate shield mode, shield defense. And I should be fine for now. Ah. This is going to conclude the first session of this. Okay, Dragon Age Origins. I'll probably continue this, Thursday afternoon, because tomorrow I work all night. So yeah, see y'all later.